Have you ever wondered how a kite flies in the air? It's a question that piques the curiosity of many, regardless of age or background. Kite flying, a pastime enjoyed worldwide, is not only a delightful activity, but also a fascinating study in physics. At the heart of this wonder is the humble kite, a marvel of design and engineering. Crafted from lightweight materials, it is built to dance with the wind, yet resist the pull of gravity. Each component of a kite, from the spars and sail to the bridle and tail, plays a crucial role in its flight. Yet the science of kite flying is about more than just its physical structure. It's a complex interplay of forces, a delicate balance between the power of the wind, the pull of gravity, and the tension on the string. So strap in and get ready to unravel the fascinating physics behind how a kite soars in the sky. First, understanding the kite's structure is crucial. Let's start with the frame. This is the skeleton of the kite, providing the shape and rigidity. Constructed from lightweight yet sturdy materials like bamboo or carbon fiber, the frame is typically made up of 2 or more rods that intersect. These rods are the spine of the kite, giving it structure and form. Then we have the sail, akin to a bird's wings. The sail is the kite's body, usually made from lightweight and durable material such as nylon or polyester. This is where the wind acts on the kite. The sail catches the wind, creating lift that allows the kite to rise and stay aloft. Next is the bridle, the kite's control system. This is a set of strings attached to different points on the kite, which connects to the flying line. The bridle helps adjust the kite's angle to the wind, ensuring it catches the breeze just right to maximize lift. It's like the reins on a horse, guiding the kite's direction and height. Lastly, we come to the tail. This part isn't just for show, it has an important role in the kite's flight. The tail provides stability, preventing the kite from spinning or flipping over. It acts as a drag, slowing the kite down and balancing it in the wind. Made from strips of fabric or plastic, the tail can be a single piece or multiple streamers, and sometimes, for purely aesthetic reasons, it's omitted altogether. Each of these components plays a key role in the kite's flight. The frame gives structure, the sail catches the wind, the bridle controls the angle, and the tail provides stability. Together, they make the magic of kite flying possible. Now that you know the kite's anatomy, it's time to dive into the principles that allow it to fly. Wind is the driving force behind a kite's flight. It's an invisible powerhouse, a natural phenomenon capable of raising a simple paper and string construction into the sky. The wind breathes life into our kite, transforming it from a lifeless object into a soaring spectacle. Let's delve a little deeper into how this happens. When you launch a kite into the air, the wind plays a crucial role. It's not just about having enough wind, but also about how the wind interacts with the kite. The angle at which the wind hits the kite's surface is vital. This angle, referred to as the angle of attack, determines whether your kite will rise majestically or drop like a stone. When the wind meets the kite at an optimal angle, it gets deflected downwards, creating an upward push known as lift. This is where the kite's tilt comes into play. The tilt of the kite changes the direction of the wind's force. When the kite is tilted at just the right angle, the wind pushes against it, creating lift and propelling the kite upwards. Think of it as a dance. The wind and the kite move together in a delicate waltz, the wind leading and the kite following. The wind pushes, the kite tilts, and together they create the beautiful ballet of flight. But it's not all smooth sailing. The wind isn't always steady, and its unpredictable nature can cause the kite to dip and dive. This is where your skills as a kite flyer come into play. By manipulating the kite string and adjusting the kite's angle in response to the wind's whims, you can keep your kite soaring high. The wind is crucial, but there's more to the story. Yes, wind is the driving force, the breath that gives life to the kite, but it is just one part of a complex interplay of forces that allows a kite to dance in the sky. So, as we marvel at a kite's graceful flight, let's remember the invisible partner, the wind, and its crucial role in this aerial ballet. Gravity and lift are 2 opposing forces that play a key role. You see, it's a bit of a tug of war in the skies. On one side, we have gravity. This force, as we all know, is the invisible hand that pulls everything towards the earth, including our kite. It's a constant, unyielding force that doesn't let up, always tugging at the kite, trying to bring it crashing back down to the ground. But then, on the other side of this aerial tug of war, we have lift. Lift is an upward force that is generated by air flowing over and under the kite. As the wind whistles past the face of the kite, it creates a pressure difference. The pressure is higher on the underside of the kite and lower on the top side. This difference in pressure results in an upward force that we call lift. In effect, lift is the force that counters gravity and keeps the kite soaring high in the sky. But it's not as simple as it sounds. You see, lift isn't static. It fluctuates with the wind speed. A strong gust can increase the lift and send the kite higher, while a lull can decrease the lift and cause the kite to dip. The key to a successful kite flight lies in the delicate balance between these two forces, gravity and lift. Too much lift, and the kite might fly away or become uncontrollable. Too little lift, and gravity wins the tug of war, pulling the kite back down to earth. So when you're flying a kite, remember, you're not just dealing with a string and a piece of paper or cloth. You're harnessing the power of physics, balancing the forces of gravity and lift to keep your kite aloft. With gravity and lift at work, you might think we've covered it all, but there's one more force to consider. Drag and tension are the final pieces of our kite flying puzzle. The thrill of a kite soaring high in the sky is thanks to a delicate balance orchestrated by nature and physics. Picture this. As the wind rushes towards the kite, it meets a formidable opponent, drag. Drag is the resistance that air provides against the kite's flight. It's like the kite's own personal bouncer, ensuring that things don't get too wild. Now, you might think that drag is a party pooper, always trying to ground our kite, but in reality it's an essential player in the game. It creates stability, preventing the kite from spinning out of control or darting off in random directions. It's the steady hand that guides the kite, maintaining control even in the face of gusty winds. But of course, drag isn't working alone. It has a partner in crime, tension. Tension is the pull on the string that you, as the kite flyer, control. It's your way of communicating with the kite, your link to this airborne spectacle. The tension on the string counteracts the forces of lift and drag, adding an element of control to the kite's flight. Think of tension and drag as a dynamic duo. Tension is the superhero, holding the kite steady and keeping it from going too high or too low. Drag, on the other hand, is the trusty sidekick, ensuring the kite doesn't veer off course. Together, they make the perfect team, keeping the kite stable and aloft. So next time you're out flying a kite, remember the crucial roles that drag and tension play. They're not just forces to be overcome, but essential partners in the exquisite dance that is kite flying. They work in harmony, maintaining the kite's height and direction, ensuring that your kite doesn't just take off into the wild blue yonder. With all these forces at play, it's a wonder that kites fly at all. Kite flying isn't just a pastime, it's a symphony of physics. The magic of kite flying is a beautiful demonstration of the interplay between various physical forces and principles. A kite structure, with its lightweight frame and expansive surface area, is designed to catch the wind's power and use it to ascend. This is not a simple ascension, though. It's a delicate balance between the downward pull of gravity and the upward push of lift, a force generated by the wind flowing faster over the top of the kite than the bottom. The kite's tail, often seen as a decorative element, plays a crucial role too. It provides stability, creating drag that prevents the kite from spinning out of control. And let's not forget tension. The string that connects the kite to the flyer is not just a tether, but the control line that navigates this intricate dance of forces. Next time you see a kite soaring in the sky, remember the fascinating science that makes it possible.